Hi everyone, my name is Ann Bowden. I'm a functional nurse practitioner at Rising Health. Welcome and thank you for being here. Every spring I get asked the same question, and what detox should I do? And my honest answer is always, your body is already detoxing every single day. What it needs is not punishment, it needs support, right? So today, we're going to talk about the 4 main detox pathways and what slows them down, and the supplements that we recommend to help each one work better. First, let's clear something up. Detox does not mean a 30-day juice cleanse. That's not what the science supports. Your body has a built-in detox system. It runs 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and it works through 4 primary pathways. Number 1, the liver. Right? It is the workhorse of detox. It processes hormones, medications, and metabolic waste. Number 2, the gut. Eliminates waste through regular digestion. If things move too slowly, waste gets reabsorbed. And number 3, the kidneys. It filters your bloodstream consistently throughout the day, pulling out toxins and sending them out in the urine. And number 4, the lymphatic system. The drainage network of your body. It moves cellular waste out of your tissues. Here is the takeaway. These systems don't break. They get overloaded and under-supported. Spring is the perfect time to change that. Let's start with the liver. Your liver runs phase 1 and phase 2 detoxification, a 2-step process to neutralize toxins and package them for elimination. Both phases need specific nutrients to work. When the liver is detoxing, it might be sluggish, and you might notice hormone imbalances, afternoon fatigue, or skin issues. Those are signs. Those are signs that the liver needs more support. Next, the gut. Everything your liver processes needs to go somewhere. It goes throughout your digestive tract. If you're not eliminating regularly, i.e. going to the bathroom, waste backs up. Toxins that were ready to leave the gut get reabsorbed. Your gut microbiome matters too. Trillions of bacteria involved in hormone metabolism and immune regulation are all part of the microbiome. Your kidneys filter roughly 200 liters of blood every single day. That's a lot. Pulling out metabolic waste, excess minerals, medications, and environmental toxins. That is an enormous workload. The lymphatic system is probably the most underappreciated detox pathway we have. It's a network of vessels and nodes that collect cellular waste from your tissues and move it toward elimination. Here's the thing. Unlike your heart, the lymphatic system has no pump. It moves through muscle contraction, deep breathing, and movement and hydration. When you're sedentary and stressed, guess what happens? Your lymph stagnates and you feel puffy and heavy and inflamed. Whenever I talk to my patients about detoxification, I like to use the bathtub analogy, right? So how do we empty a bathtub? Well, the first thing we have to do is we have to turn off the faucet. So not drinking out of plastic water bottles, making sure our water is filtrated, right? What kind of foods are we eating? Are they organic? Are we washing them beforehand? Where are we getting them from? Is our makeup a really positive influence on our body that's not full of toxins, right? We just have to be really careful because we're exposed to toxins on a daily basis. So the more that we can eliminate that, the quicker our bathtub will empty. Our liver is like the drain, right? So all of our blood that goes through the liver to pull out toxins and be cleaned, right? Those toxins then go into the gallbladder, and gallbladder goes into the GI tract. Our GI tract is like the pipes, right? So where do things go after it leaves the liver? We're supposed to go to the bathroom every day, and maybe even 2 to 3 times a day if we're talking about optimal. So if we're not, the longer it's in transit, then there's a bigger opportunity to reabsorb those toxins. So each step along the way is important in order for the body to rid itself of toxins. You know, we also don't talk about skin a lot. So I love saunas. I love Epsom salt baths. Why? Because skin is an underappreciated detox pathway, right? So again, mobilizing these things and utilizing these tools can be so helpful for us to detox, which is pretty amazing. The body's amazing when it has the right things that it needs in order to work, right? And not have the things that is causing it to not work, right? Get it out of our way. All right, so these are a few of my favorite detox supplements that we have at Rising Health that I literally use on a daily basis. And so the first one I want to talk about is liver and GI detox. If someone is just like, Anne, what is a really easy detox I could do that really just helps support the liver, helps support the gut? You know, we're talking about milk thistle and broccoli and turmeric and NAC, which is our precursor for glutathione. This by far is my favorite supplement. So it's just 2 capsules at night before you go to bed. And it really just helps support the liver, right? All of these things have research behind them to show them how they work in the body. Pretty easy thing to do and add in. You know, sometimes I have people do this one just twice a year for a month. Again, just to get back on top of things. Spring cleaning is always a good plan for that. Tributylin Supreme, butyric acid is so important. It's a short chain fatty acid that is essential for energy production. But this also detoxes inside of our cells, and it actually can pull out some of those really stubborn toxins like mold toxins out of, they're almost in these lipoprotein balls that we have to, you know, get in there and pull it out. And that's what tributylin does. It's also so good for constipation, and it's really good for the microbiome. So definitely gut support there. Our lymph formula is amazing. It's a homeopathic that just helps with lymph drainage. Is this the only thing you should do to move your lymph through the body? The answer is no. Rebounders, movement, jogging through the park. I mean, you guys, we're 70 in March. This is crazy. We should be outside moving, right? But these are really great tools when things are just maybe a little bit stagnant or we're not feeling so great. Berber Panella is by far one of my favorite detox supplements. Berber gets our liver and our kidneys to dump more frequently, so it's something you can put in a glass of water and sip over an hour. The Panella piece actually decreases brain inflammation, and so again, one of my favorite detoxers that can be used, you know, when we're not feeling good. It's amazing to use then. It's also amazing to use on a daily basis. And then we have binders. Binders are, it's kind of a push-pull analogy when we talk about detoxing, right? So if we're pushing toxins into the body for the body to clean it out, that's one thing. And then the pulling out the toxins out of the body are binders, right? And so we use charcoal clay binders. Zeolite has a lot of research behind it for heavy metal toxins. Pectosol C, this is a very gentle detoxer. This is actually what's found in apple skins. Modified citrus pectin is the other name. Again, a lot of research behind it, but heavy metal detoxer. It's for mold toxins. We use it for multiple different things when we're targeting specific toxins in the body. So these are just a few of my favorite, but you know, I hope there are a few of your favorite too. If you've been doing all the right things and you're still feeling stuck, come see us. We don't guess, we test, and we build a plan for your body specifically. If you're ready for a personalized spring reset, book a functional medicine evaluation at Rising Health Specialty. The link is in the description, or call us and we'll get you all set up. Before I go, I just wanted to say it takes courage to start paying attention to your health. Your body is designed to heal. Our job is just to give it the right conditions to do that. Shop the Spring Sale. Share this with someone who needs it. Take good care, and we'll see you in the next one.